Hello, all. I welcome you to the last day of music production week. And today we're going to have a music production contest. So, there are certain rules and regulations. We'll go through them in some time. But before we start that, I just want to explain you the concept of this. So, will not be doing 8 hours music jam music production contest like last time. What we'll be doing is we will be giving you file, and that will be giving you a cappella, and then you have to produce a track onto it. uh, Definitely there is a time given to you. We're not asking you to finish within couple of hours or what. uh, we There is a deadline, there's a ample amount of time we are giving you. And yeah, so and there'll be first three winners when you guys submit it. And the first winner will get 5,000 rupees of voucher. So I hope you guys come with some good tracks and good production. And I'll now hand it over to Atharva, who's our new faculty, and he will explain you all the rules and regulations about the contest. Over to you, Atharva.
Hi guys, good morning. I hope everyone is doing fine. So I'll quickly take you through all the rules and regulations. Yeah. So first and foremost, it's a competition where you have to create your own track, basically. We'll provide you with a cappella track. That's a vocal track, and the link for which will be given to you soon. This is attached to the same PDF that we'll be sharing with you. The scale for the track is D. The tempo is 120 BPM, and the signature is 4/4. Pretty much simple. And there is no genre restriction. Like if you want to make, like you are free to make whatever you want out of that track. So there's no specific genres. Like okay, it should be rock or it should be electronic track or anything of that sort. You're free to do anything that you want. That's completely up to you. Whatever you come up with. Next thing, the duration should be strictly 3 minutes. Anything that will exceed 3 minutes will not be considered as an official entry. So just make sure that you don't take your track more than 3 minutes. Yeah, it should be somewhere around 3 minutes. That's fine. The vocal track that we are giving you, so you can edit, modulate the given vocal track. Any way of processing that track is allowed. There's nothing specific that it should not be moduled or it should not be made something out of it. You can edit it any way that you want it. Then whenever you finish your track, the final submission should be done in MP3 format only, and it should be a 320 kbps of MP3 track. Anything other than that will not be entertained, so please make a note of that. The last date of submission is 2nd of April, and it should be done before 12 p.m. So you have a lot of time. Take your time to do it. We had 4 sessions of workshop, 4 experts came, and so I hope you guys have noted a lot many points and you can utilize that in this competition and come up with something. So there's a lot of time. It's 2nd of April, around till 12 p.m. you have to submit your track. So once the submission is done, and the faculties or the jury members will go through it and select shortlist things. If at all, if some of the faculty members or the juries feel that they need to see the session, so then we have all the rights to ask you for your sessions to analyze things further. So yeah, if required, students will have to submit their session for the review. The next and very most important point is the rights for releasing the tracks that you have provided are with CMedu, and we'll we'll have all the rights basically to release it whenever we want and wherever we want. Next one, some basic guidelines for submission. Uh, the session should be ready. So once you are done with the track, submitting the track, the MP3 format of it, keep your sessions ready as well. It should be a neatly maintained session. As I told, the juries might ask for the sessions as well to go through it during the submission time. Next very important thing, only one submission, like one student can make only one track and not many other tracks. So only one submission will be considered. If at all there are multiple submissions done by the same student, only the first track that he submitted will be considered, and the others will be disqualified. The other sessions that he comes up with, or the other tracks that he comes up with, will be disqualified. Only the first submission that the student does will be considered. My request is everyone should do just one track. Don't submit multiple tracks and multiple types of sessions, because that becomes difficult for us. So it's better that you do keep it simple and do just one track out of it. Next thing, this is a particular kind of naming basically that one individual should do during submission, during the submission of the MP3. So you have the format. So first will be the center name, underscore the student name, underscore your batch dot mp3. That should be that's how the file should be named. So if it is named in this pattern only, then it will be entertained. If it is not named properly, or it's something different, yeah, it won't be considered. Yeah, so these are the important links. So this will be shared with you guys in some time. So this is the drive link where you will get your material track, and the next link that we have is a link where you can submit it. So I hope we are clear with all the questions of yours. And if there are any questions that you have, so you can just go ahead and ask them to us. You can drop your questions in the chat box. If you have any questions, we'll answer them. Yeah, so we have, can we use third-party plugins? Yeah, so you can use anything you want, any DAW, any plugins, anything that you feel you are free to do. It's completely free, your freedom, whatever be the thing you want to create, however you want to create it, you can go for it. The only thing is you have to use the given track. It should be an element of your track. So the given vocal a cappella should be an element of your track. So that is one important thing. Can we use any DAW? Yeah. As I told you, any DAW is fine. What's the idea behind submitting it in MP3? Yeah, so we need to assess it. That's the main thing. So that's why it should be in MP3. So once if you are shortlisted, we can ask you guys for your sessions as well. So that's what I clarified. Yeah, the rules will be sent to you. So we'll share the same thing with you as well. So yeah, you will have a copy of it. What is DAC20? So DAC20 is a batch name. So you'll be having your own batch names that you might know. So that's how it should be named. That is the thing. Yeah, so the artist credits, like whatever you have produced, and the artist credits, yeah, you definitely have to mention it whenever you are submitting it. So yeah, that's one description that you will have to give in when you are submitting the track. Currently the judging aspects, they are all reserved with us, so we won't have anything like this used, like basically students won't get to know anything on what basis they are. But yeah, it's overall about the musicality, the mix, the production. Those are the basic criteria, what I can tell you about the judging. Yes, regarding the credits, so there will be one more session about it. It will be during the prize announcement. So that is where we'll be able to tell you more about it. So currently, don't focus about it much. Right now, what you should focus about is creating the track. Once that is done, during announcement of the results, we'll have a different separate discussion about it.
Otherwise, just to add to that, Anand, if you're worried that your what is going to happen is your credits, of course, artist credits will be there. It's just that publishing rights, like CMedia will be putting it up and everything. Of course, your name will be mentioned everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not going to drop your name. It's not produced by CMedia. It is produced by you.
Yeah, so the individual rights, the production rights or anything of that sort, yeah, that's completely with you. It's just that we'll put it on our platform, so it's that way that the rights are with us, nothing else.
So if you win, we'll put it up right everywhere. So for that, we need.
Yeah, already finished track, no, that's what I said, like we are giving you a vocal like a melody line kind of thing, so you have to build a track around that. So already developed tracks, I don't know, like they don't make sense any. Yeah, so the price distribution, will have a small event of it, and that will be done on 10th of April. So yeah, that's one point that you guys can take a note of, and that is where we'll also have further talks if you have any points to discuss about your rights or anything. So Sushant pretty much made it clear, so that's the only point which we'll be having, nothing else. If there are any more questions.
I would like to add one thing. Do not submit the entry with your stage name or with your band name or something like that. Only use your the name that you have registered at CMedia with.
Yeah, exactly, that's a good point. So it would be difficult for us to track down, and then we might have to disqualify the track, so please don't do that. It would be better, it's always better that you have your own name that is registered with CMedia as a student of yours. So yeah, please put in that name. Are there any questions? You can go ahead with it and I'll try to answer them.
One more thing, for the samples and loops, make sure that and not use them as it is, because then you might face a copyright problem.
We lost you for a bit. Can you repeat?
Can you just please repeat it?
Yeah. I'm saying that make sure that you tweak the samples and not use them as it is to avoid any sort of copyright conflict.
Yeah, just take a note of all these points because these are important, so make something that's original of yours, like a completely new idea. That's what we are looking out at. So that's one more judging criteria that I can say, okay, the originality gets the marks, so it works that way. Yeah, so you'll be getting the link and the PDF right now. Yeah, it'll be sent via EduCloud to you guys, and it'll be done today itself, right now itself, right away. You'll get it through EduCloud. So yeah, that will be shared with you. We'll make sure that you will get it right now itself. Any other questions other than this? You can shoot it up and we'll take it. Yeah, the submission date is 2nd. It's 2nd of April before 12 p.m. So make sure you submit it before that. Yes, main point. You should use your CMedia ID itself for the form. Of course, you won't be able to access. So anyway, you will have to use the CMedia ID itself. Are we done with it? Okay, great. So then, yeah, that's pretty much it from our side. These are the basic rules that you have to follow, and you'll get the material soon. And I wish you guys all the best, and we hope to see some great music coming in, and you guys making something out of it, and it'll be fun to see.
Just one thing to add. There was a question if the IDs are blocked. So please connect with your faculty, mail them, and they might be able to find a solution for you.
Yeah, so just drop in a mail to your faculties, and yeah, we'll handle that part as well. Also, if there are students who are missing the session right now but they want to know more about it, so we'll be sharing a YouTube link of the same session that's happening with the EduCloud mail. So if there's someone who wants to get to know what exactly the rules are and stuff, yeah, they can just check out the YouTube link, and that way it will be helpful for them.
Yes, you can collaborate with other artists, but the submission needs to be done in your under your name only. Uh, the credit part will disclose in the next meeting. If you are the winner, then we'll inform about the credits which will go on YouTube.
Yeah, the second main thing, looking at the current scenario, it's better that you guys, make sure you guys are safe and do anything that you're going to do, because it's a difficult situation right now. So yeah, just make sure about it, the COVID situation. Okay, I guess we have taken up all the questions. If there are any questions, you can mail to the faculties, and we'll get back to you about it. Also, we are sharing the material and like all the other links that are required for you guys to proceed with it. I wish you all very all the best. Come up with great music, and we are looking forward to have good fun looking at your sessions. Thank you so much, guys.
We can end the call, I guess.
Students can leave.